So I am Professor Richard Sinnott. I teach one class at the university, which is Cluster and Cloud Computing. The course is teaching the very latest technologies that are used by industry. It's not a theoretical course, it's very much a hands-on course. The course starts off with teaching them how to deal with very, very large data sets and process them, the kind of data sets that won't fit on a single computer. How do you write applications that can process terabytes of data? If many people who might have used the cloud might have used Amazon Web Services, which is one of the main cloud providers, where you can click a few buttons and it will give you a solution on the cloud. What we teach is what happens when you click those buttons. What scripts are running, how do you set up a server, how do you deploy your application, how do you configure it, how do you set the firewall, all the practical things like this, we teach them how to do that. It's very much teaching them the latest, greatest technologies. It's not a safe subject, it's not an easy subject. If you want to get a job doing, working for a big corporation, whether it's banking or finance or Atlassian or whoever, they use the kind of tech that we teach. So I teach them how to use supercomputers and I teach them how to deploy and build applications across the cloud. And then I actually take them to the physical data center and they get first-hand experience of how we manage such a facility, both for the power, for the cooling, for the scaling, all those kind of real world. It's not examinable, but it just gives them a sense of this is a real thing and they get to see what a data center looks like.
The lecturer actually took us out to a day trip to the data center. So that was pretty cool seeing the actual place where our codes are actually stored at and being run at. I also learned how to do a project in a team of 5 there. And I felt that it was pretty close to how a real world project would operate.
I enrolled based on the recommendation of a friend. He highly suggested the subject to me, saying that the deployment is really important, and in a lot of other subjects we don't learn a lot about the deployment. It covers a lot of different parts, and you can learn a lot if you have the time. It's very time intensive and very challenging, but I think it's also the most rewarding.
If you're interested in the latest, greatest technologies, in building things that are very much industry oriented, then it's absolutely in the core of what the class is about. It's very much applied computing. It's not a theoretical course. It's not a pretend course. It's not using simulated data. We are giving them lots of very large data sets and they have to do real and creative things using the data.